Okay, hello and welcome to Branch Replays Spider-Man. This game originally came out on the PS1 in 2000, and I'm gonna play the game on normal mode. Also,
Kid mode. Kid mode.
I do like how the game had kid mode,
Kid mode!
and whenever you hover over it, a
Kid
different
mode.
character will say it. I don't actually know what it changes about the game. All I know is it's what I played on when I was a kid. Anyway, I'm gonna hit normal mode, and I'll be right back once we get into gameplay.
Technology is the light that will cut through the darkness. When humanity conforms to a single truth, a truth based in technological progress and scientific method, we will be unstoppable. I, Dr. Otto Octavius, vow as a scientist and businessman that my duties to humankind will be fulfilled. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, nice words, Octavius. If these executives knew you the way I do, I wonder if they'd be so quick to applaud.
Just keep shooting, Eddie. When J. Jonah Jameson sees these photos, my career is gonna be right back on track.
Checkpoint 1, where's your 20?
Just backstage, college...
Who dares? Face me, coward! Face a worthy foe. Spider-Man?
Last time I checked, I was Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? What's he doing?
Gotta get into my costume and take out this imposter. I can't get free of this crowd.
Can't get a shot. Jameson would pay any price to get this kind of dirt on Spider-Man. Move!
That was Eddie Brock.
Who the? He looked familiar, but... whatever, stay focused, Brock. He's stealing Octavius's device. Oh no! He sees me! My camera! No! Ah, it's over. It's all over. I blew it again. Oh, I can hear Jameson's voice already.
Brock, you loser! If I had given a real photographer that job, I would finally have the evidence to send Spider-Man away forever! You're through, Brock! When I am done with you, you won't be able to get a job taking wedding pictures in Siberia!
I tried to fight it. Can't fight it anymore!
Again, innocence falls prey to the evil of Spider-Man. Rest easy, Brock. Venom is here. And if it's the last thing we ever do, Jameson and the insect are gonna pay.
Phase 1 completed. Let us begin Phase 2.
Welcome, true believers and newcomers alike. Spider-Man co-creator Stan Lee here. Once again, we find our hero Peter Parker, better known around the world as the Amazing Spider-Man, in a heap of trouble. But this is just the beginning, Spidey fans. So get ready for a true superhero action thriller, packed to the brim with thrills and chills, twists and turns, more supervillains than you can shake a web at, and of course, non-stop web-slinging, wall-crawling action.
Hey, Spider.
Hey, Black Cat, what's going on?
I know there's been some trouble, but the bank's being robbed, and they've got hostages. Use your Spidey compass to get to the bank quickly.
Thanks, Cat.
Okay, so I can pick up these kind of blue question
Hey,
marks,
Spider-Man.
and that'll just give me more
Come on.
tutorials. But I'm not going to do tutorials because I already know how to play the game. I have beaten the game before. So I have my punch combo, I have my kick combo, and I can also kind of mix it up, starting with punches and ending with kicks, and vice versa. If I tap forward and triangle, I do a web ball. Tap triangle just does normal web shoot. Right and triangle does for web doom, and left and triangle does for web fists. Okay, off we go.
Spider sense tingling.
Also, 10 out of 10, that baseline goes kind of unreasonably hard for just, you know, kind of just encountering random thugs.
I'm already at full health.
Also, you will get little references to things that'll be coming up later on in the game, so from fairly early on. And, okay, that guy's dead. For example, there is a biography about Cletus Cassidy being advertised on that billboard. Cletus Cassidy is Carnage. Well, he's the host to the Carnage symbiote, to be more accurate. And, yeah, we'll be seeing him later on in the game. Also, I love the fact that the game kind of implies that the thing that made Eddie Brock transform into Venom there was just the fact that he was getting cooked that much.
Eagle 1 to Tower, 1033 in progress, en route to bank.
Roger, Eagle 1. Keep your eye out for Spider-Man.
If Halloween Boy shows up, he's one dead bug.
New York City Police Department, proceed and desist at once. Lay down your arms and prepare.
These guys are serious.
I can't believe they shot down those police choppers.
Yeah, just my luck. I'll probably get blamed for that too. Is that the bank ahead?
Yes, but be careful, Spider. I saw the chopper dropping off armed robbers on top of the bank.
Thanks for the heads up, Cat.
But yeah, I love the implication that in this game, the transformation into Venom is basically spurred on by Eddie Brock just assuming that he's going to get cooked that much for failing.
Man, looks like the Fantastic Four aren't around right now.
Also, that was the Fantastic Four's building. Also, fun fact, well, not really fun fact, but for this game, there's a whole bunch of hidden comics. There's a whole bunch of hidden comics. They don't really do anything, but they do serve as collectibles. I will be finding a few of them, but I'm not going to be searching for all of them, because to be honest, I don't actually know where they all are. Also, I can kind of just aim where I can web
I
to.
get into the bank. Cat was right. It's the Jade Syndicate.
Also, I'm just gonna say it right now. I do not know enough about the comics to know who or what the Jade Syndicate actually is. I assume they are a criminal syndicate of some description. I don't know what their deal is, I don't know who their boss is, I know very little about comics, unfortunately. But hey, let's just finish these guys off and get into this bank.
That's the last one. Hope these hostages are still alright.
I love how the glass clearly shatters a good couple of seconds before the web ball gets fired. I think that's a funny little detail there. Anyway, we are now in the bank. And we also have a stealth section.
I don't think he works here.
And I can just quickly web up to ceilings, and I can also web back down to floors. It's a little bit slower, but you know, I can. Which is probably going to be something I will need to do later. So pretty much right now, I just want to, jump straight back onto the ceiling, because this is kind of a stealth section. Like, it's a very kind of rudimentary and basic one, but it is kind of still a stealth section. So pretty much, I just don't want to get spotted, because these guys have hostages.
They do have hostages. I have to make sure they don't get hurt.
And obviously, you know, if they see you...
Spider-Man, help me!
Yeah, if these guys see you, they will just execute the hostages. And that isn't really what you want. Also, I'm going to be constantly tapping L1 to kind of just spin the camera back around.
That room there controls the security doors.
Okay, so I now need to find my way into this room.
Another way in.
I will say, it is very satisfying to just kind of web up real quick.
Looks like these switches can open the security.
Okay, so pretty much, I accidentally skipped that cutscene, but basically these little switches can open up the doors. There's 3 doors for me to open up. So let's quickly just open up all of these and be on our way. 10 out of 10. Also, hopefully they won't shoot this guy. He actually went the other way, so he should be okay. And honestly, combat in this game it's a little bit basic, but I don't really have any issues with it. Obviously, I can, use the webs to kind of just keep people in place. Actually, I'll quickly grab that before I now web back up onto the ceiling here, because there's a few hostages in this room for me to save. So I want to drop down, knock that guy out, and fortunately for me, in a very good thing for me, it aggroed them. Like it aggroed them onto me and not the hostages. Okay, so that is going fairly well for me so far. And now let's quickly just head on down here. Just a web swing and go a little faster.
Oh, going down?
And down the elevator we go. But yeah, levels in this game, it feels like there's a lot of them, but they're more like split into sections, I guess. Like, I don't know if I should count this as being level 4 or like level 1 part 4, you know? Okay, so once again, I do want to be a bit careful here because there are hostages that I need to save. And if I'm not careful, a hostage could just get executed, and that is not what we want. That is not what we want in our Spider-Man times. Okay, yeah, that is exactly what just happened. I guess I was too close to the wall and they saw me. Fortunately, we weren't very far in there, so that shouldn't be too much of a hassle to get back to where we were.
Yeah,
but yeah, this is pretty much where the game goes, hey, you need to use your web abilities sometimes. I mean, you can just deal with them all via dive kicks and stuff. Okay, 10 out of 10. That one nearly aggroed enough to kill their hostage. And I think they probably were about to kill them. Anyway, that is, I think, all of these hostages rescued. So we should be good to go. And now we just hop on up here. And that mess up didn't happen. Nobody saw or anything, right? Okay, so now we just knock that guy out. And we just web and... Also, if we just hold that, that kills that guy. Like, you can web... Like, if you hit someone with enough webs, they'll just get completely tangled, and the game will kind of just go, okay, yeah, they're dead. They are dealt with. And, well, off we go, into the final section of this level.
More hostages and a bomb. Have to be really careful here.
Okay, so first things first, we are going to grab the web cartridges, open this up real quick.
Safe.
And now... No, I wanted that open. Also, I love how I can skip some cutscenes, but I can't skip that. That's a little bit goofy. Anyway, off we go.
They're messing with us. Start the timer on the bomb and take out all the hostages.
Honestly, I kind of love how hard that bass line goes. Like, why does the bass line for the music in this section go so unreasonably hard?
The robbers have been taken care of, but what can I do about the bomb?
And
Think,
now,
Spidey, think.
we just... Actually, hang on, wait. If I throw that over there real quick... disclaimer, it's probably a terrible idea to just pick up and throw a bomb like that, you know? Anyway, now we just pick this up and carry it through, put it in the safe, and close the door, and we should be okay. To be totally honest, I hadn't initially actually planned on redoing this just yet. It was on the list of games I needed to redo, but it wasn't initially on the list of things I had planned, but I couldn't really decide on what else I wanted to do, so I kind of just went, yeah, sure, why not? I'll just redo this now, I guess. And with that, the bomb explodes, and we got out of here.
This time, guys.
Okay, so, despite that one momentary mess-up, we're doing pretty okay so far as we go into the next chapter, The Sting of the Scorpion.
Jonah, I have shot to the bank robber.
Parker, shut up and dial 911. Scorpion's here, and you have to...
Uh-oh, Spidey. Scorpions headed out for old J. Jonah Jameson from day one, blaming Jameson for being stuck in his scorpion suit. Spidey had better get there quickly, or JJJ may end up in the obituaries of his own paper.
Okay, so I'm not really someone who is well versed in comics lore and history. So what is a Scorpion's deal? Like, because the cutscene implies that Scorpion is like that due to something that J. Jonah Jameson did, but I don't know anything really about Scorpion, so, yeah, I really don't know. Also, I love how that cutscene starts with the phone call, and it's just, Parker, shut up and call 911. It's just like, He called Peter Parker to be like, yeah, call 911. Could have just done it himself, but no, that's him. I mean, to be fair, that is just the level of petty that I would expect from J. Jonah Jameson, and honestly, I'm kind of all for it. Okay, also, this level is pretty simple. I just need to get to the Daily Bugle before the little head icon on that represents a Scorpion reaches J. Jonah Jameson on the other side. We have plenty of time. We won't run out of time. This is very simple.
Hey, keep your eyes open. The sooner we take out Spider-Man, the sooner the boss pays us.
Also, who are these guys working for? Like, these guys just seem like generic thugs. Like, now, again, I'm not really a comics knowledge person, but, like, I would assume they'd be working for Kingpin or someone. But, like, Kingpin isn't in this game.
Sorry about that.
He also isn't in this game's sequel. And I can't imagine he's, like, working... And I can't imagine these guys are working for Doc Ock or anyone. Like, that's a little bit strange to me. Anyway, we are just about at the Daily Bugle. There's a little ad for Stark Solutions. You know, little reference to Iron Man there. And with that, we have now reached the Daily Bugle in just a moment, just after we knock out this guy. And off we go to fight the Scorpion. Because we have our first boss fight right now.
Listen, Gargan, it's a new millennium. Lots of high-tech. There may be some way we can get you out of that suit.
You put me in this suit. Now I'm going to make you pay.
Get over it, Gargan.
You ruined my life, so now I'll end yours.
Leave him alone, Chuckles.
Butt out, webhead. Spider-Man? I asked for the police, and I get this?
I love how J. Jonah Jameson is so annoyed that the idea that Spider-Man was the one to come help him and not the police. That's gold to me. Like, I love that. That's great. Oh, also, pretty much my general strategy for this fight is web him, just hit him with a punch combo, and jump away. Oh, also, I should have mentioned this earlier, but because of the kind of toxic gas fog thing that was released in that at the end of that first cutscene, that's why in this game we aren't really going to be going to street level at all. Also, I can't help but notice he shot, like, electricity from his tail. Could Scorpion always do that? Again, I'm not really a comics knowledge person. Like, can he just do that? Because that's kind of wild, if he can. Also, I love how in that cutscene, JJ is how quickly he goes from, look, it's a new millennium, we have the technology, we can probably get you out of that suit, to, hey, it's not my fault, deal with it, you gotta live with it. Like, I do find that very funny. Also, I don't know if this is the optimal way to do this fight, but it definitely seems to be working, so I can't really complain. You know, we just need to hit him a couple more times, and then we should be good to go. Okay, just one more. Nope. I should probably be careful, I'm nearly dead. And, you know, just for style points, let's finish him off with the kicks. Okay, Scorpion down.
I don't know what you're trying to pull by saving my life, but it won't work.
Oh, you're just too clever for me, JJ.
There he is, officers! The man behind the Science Expo heist! Shoot him now! Shoot him!
JJ, you're out of the wheel. I mean it this time.
Hold it, Spider-Man. I don't want to believe that you pulled off the heist today, but I've got to make sure.
Daredevil, I haven't got time to explain.
Just tell me your side of it. I'll know if you're lying.
How am I supposed to know you're the real Daredevil?
What?
Listen, it's true. A Spider-Man made off with Octavius' new invention, but not the Spider-Man, not me. Somebody's framed me. Why? I don't know yet. And if New York's finest catch me, it may be too late.
Well, then you'd better get going. NYPD is coming fast.
That's it? You believe me?
I don't have to believe you. I know you aren't lying.
But how?
Let's just say you've got your superpowers, and I've got mine. I'll spread the word about your innocence. Not that it'll help with the cops. Good luck.
Since when have I had any? Uh-oh.
Okay, thanks, Daredevil. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is save and end off... I think I clicked no. Oh, by accident. Oh, no, I did. It clicked yes. Okay, so I'm going to save and end off today's episode here. Next time we're going to pick right back up with that helicopter chase. And yeah, so I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all next time for more Spider-Man. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.